All I'm saying is way too many people watch way too much porn for a whole bunch of people not to be good at sex.
Who started it? You got me up, bro.
I'm just throwing that out there.
Bang.
Right.
Oh yeah.
It's 420.
420, yes. Oh, you hit me in the head.
The actual 420,
Holy
because
shit.
last week's episode was released yesterday.
Yeah, which
And
was,
we were like, you know.
and we celebrated 420 twice. Good shit, guys.
Last year, 420 fell on Easter.
On Easter.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy. Nobody hid nuggets of weed around my house. Why didn't Snoop
I think I
Dogg
saw
show
some
up?
videos of people doing that shit.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
like, man, come on,
Happy
Snoop.
Easter / 420.
When I had my first
LA.
Easter, I was with this one girl. They hid liquor bottles. In
Wait, oh yeah, y'all
Yeah.
never
Oh,
had
yeah.
Easters,
Yeah.
did you?
I was like,
So
wait
it's
a
like my
Seen
first,
liquor bottles.
so my first Easter, we're just drunk, wandering around the neighborhood because they hid them everywhere.
So wait, hold up.
Awesome.
Time out.
Hmm?
So Jehovah's Witnesses don't even celebrate Easter?
No.
Crazy.
The only dude that's ever risen from the dead and shit? Like, that just seems like, hey, you gotta
When
give
did-
him
well,
that
when did he
he's your
rise?
following.
Like-
I mean, if you're his follower, you gotta at least give him that. Like,
Nah.
I get the Christmas thing, but why not Easter?
Christmas, but not Easter?
Yeah, okay. Look, dude, we were all born. You've matched every human that's ever in existence. Like coming back to life is
Does
a
it-
different, puts you in a different level.
Yeah, but it's cool to do stuff like that for your first Easter. You're like, I was drunk.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. Hell yeah, that had to be a culture shock and a half.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But it was cool.
They have another holiday about Jesus, and they're all
Every
drunk. This is
holiday-
awesome.
Yeah.
I learned, I was like, every holiday is about drinking.
In
That's what
America,
brings us
that's
together.
I
Yeah.
Pretty
mean,
much, yeah, for the
that's
Dude,
pretty
it
much
could
an
be
American thing.
Memorial Day, like people still do that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like they'll have Memorial Day parties, and it's like, you know what, we're celebrating,
I mean,
right?
we really kind of do celebrate some of the wildest, craziest shit.
Because you
as
remember,
Americans.
Veterans Day and Memorial Day are two different things. I feel like
Right.
people get them like mixed up a lot.
Right.
You know,
Yes.
like
Memorial Day is for the ones that died.
It's
correct.
supposed to be sad.
Right.
Yeah, you know,
That's
you're supposed
you're
to-
not supposed to be like, yeah, let's have a barbecue.
Going out on your boat. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, literally, like Memorial Day weekend is so ingrained in my like childhood as like a go away holiday because my
Yeah.
dad would have off because he was a firefighter.
Right.
So he would have off that weekend. We would go out to Lombo Key and like rent a little like thing, like
Cottage or
yeah.
something. Yeah.
yeah, like a little cottage or something. And we go out there on the beach every day. It was awesome. It's like. But
Hell
it's so
yeah.
funny because Memorial Day is like you're supposed to be sad.
Yeah.
But Veterans Day is just like
Yeah. Nobody gives a fuck about the veterans.
you don't get off.
No.
Yeah.
That's like
Oh
a
my
mattress
God.
holiday.
I'm not saying that Americans are callous, right?
No.
But what I would
I
say
appreciate
is we'd look around us at the veterans that didn't get killed. The fact that there's a good chunk of them because our veterans healthcare system is so great. There's a good chunk of them asking me for change at 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
And now I'm upset because it's Veterans Day and now I'm obligated to give you each a fucking dollar and I'm not the government.
There was one time I was driving to work when at my old job, and I stopped at a light. And this guy, he has one hand. He looks like he's probably a war veteran. I was just assuming that before he told me. I'll tell you why in a second.
Of course.
So he's like, "Hey, you want to give me a ride to blah blah blah?" It was like a 30-minute drive at that point. I'm like, "No, sorry, man. I gotta get to work." He was like, "You don't know nothing about Vietnam," and it was like, I was like, "Yeah, I kind of do." Actually, I did a lot of history.
Feel like there's a lot of crazy people out there who stolen valor is the first thing they go for because I feel like it gives them some kind of, okay, you can't beat me too hard for being retarded. There's like a line you can't cross and they get like a little shred of validation from that, even though it's like you talk to them for 2 minutes and you're like, okay, bro. Yeah, I got like I know several people that career military, and I'm like, y'all act different, bro. Like that's,
Yeah.
that's the best way I know how to say it. That you lack this self-discipline that they seem to possess.
Okay, thank you. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Does that make sense?
It makes complete sense.
And I'm not shitting on anybody out there. I'm just cheers. And I realized that because of veterans, and not Charlie Kirk, I am able to say stuff like
Not
that
to be
because of
confused with George
freedom
Floyd.
or Pink Floyd. But
We'll get to that later.
I'm just saying, I saw the craziest shit, and I pointed it out to you today.
Oh yeah.
Okay?
I know you're talking about. Is it DoorDash?
The DoorDash lady. Did y'all see the DoorDash lady?
The
Google
hired
this for
DoorDash
us.
grandma.
I want you
that
to DoorDash grandma for the lady that showed up for a publicity stunt.
She drove to Donald Trump.
To the West Wing of the White House. She
With
to
the
the
McDonald's-
outside door
with
of the Oval
McDonald's.
Office with some McDonald's for
Like
Donald
two
Trump.
big ass bags.
Hey,
of McDonald's.
is Donald Trump such an idiot and he just eats McDonald's all the time because they're like, they named the restaurant after me. I'm the greatest. I eat the most hamburgers.
Can you imagine?
Could you? Yes. Yes.
McDonald Trump.
That's why it's golden arches.
McDonald.
They wouldn't be golden
If
if it wasn't for me.
Oh, holy shit.
I gave him the idea of make shitty burgers, sell them dirt cheap. People will love it.
She drove in from Arkansas.
Wow.
Yeah, he come on, bro. He DoorDash from Arkansas. But here's the best part about this story, right?
Big more to change.
I want
That was
you
him
to-
paying her for the fucking stunt.
I want you to Google something else now,
She gives
okay?
the good tip.
I want you to Google image something. You see her picture, you see her face.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I haven't even went there yet. But listen, I want you to Google rescued Air Force pilot interview on Fox News. It's DoorDash grandma. It's the exact same person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you do a side by side?
Yeah. There was a side by side.
Can you flip the?
Yes. Yes. That's the
Yeah.
exact same person.
Yeah.
She just has
Occupy.
gray
He's
hair
like,
now.
wait, why are you? And then here's my question when I look at her, DoorDash grandma. If that's who the fuck is flying our fucking fighter craft over there, then Iran's right. They fucking won.
Holy fuck.
If DoorDash grandma came up to me at 7-Eleven and said, "Hey man, can you buy me a 40?" I'd be like, "Sure," because she looks that type of
I see what you
veteran.
mean.
Yeah.
Right, like she
And-
served like a long ass time ago already.
Well, she should be driving trucks, not fighter planes, and
What does that mean?
she just looks like a truck driver chick, bro.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Semi truck, big truck, she could handle it, but
It
all-
is her because the tattoos are the same.
they're
Holy fuck.
the exact
Yeah.
same person.
Just like Palm Beach Pete
They
and
think,
Epstein.
yes, they think we're this fucking stupid, and I'm thinking to myself, it's like, okay,
Jeez.
so you're telling me that this is the lady that you had to use some special fucking machine to detect her heartbeat through rocks from outer space. Yeah, what was it? The heart murmur, or what was it?
That's
Why
what
did she have to
that's
go
what you
from-
were talking about?
No, yeah, ask about
Last
this.
week? That's what you were talking about last week?
Yeah.
Why'd she have to go
Oh my
from
God, that's
Arkansas
hilarious.
anyways?
But dude, it's fucking nuts. She claims she
claims
was
she
the
makes-
fighter pilot that we had to go in there and it was like, wait, it cost us like $20 billion to go in there and rescue her, and we lost Black Hawk helicopters. And I'm like, man, please let Iran have her. Like, if that, and I don't wish no ill will on anybody,
God.
but, and like, God bless our fighter pilots. I'm not saying none of this happened. I'm saying that's probably not her. And if you're gonna put somebody on TV and you're gonna try to tell me this is a real American hero, this is G.I. Jane right here.
Oh, God. You
Did.
just reminded me of the Will Smith thing.
Yes.
Just see how I
Leave my wife's name.
Out your fucking mouth.
She might have a wife, but that's irrelevant.
It's shit to pick a
But
side.
all I'm saying is like, and I'm just like, the whole thing, everything is such a scam and a joke. That's the bottom line of my whole
Yeah.
premise of that bit, is everything is so made up, and they flaunt this stuff in our faces, and like, and they've gotten to the point now where they give zero fucks. Like, they're like, oh, y'all are all fucking retarded. Every fucking one of them. Nobody's paying attention, and man, all I need to do is cater to the people who I've managed to grab their attention, because these dumb motherfuckers will believe anything.
And they're the loud ones.
Oh yeah, and that's on both sides. So I'm not picking a side here just because this particular group of clowns is in power now, because like the last group of clowns is pretty bad, and then the other dude had his group of clowns in again, but it was a different group of clowns, and they weren't nowhere near as crazy as this group of clowns. Like, so I can't wait. It's like been just
Craig,
pop, pop.
Craig, my wheels back there.
I mean, where do you go after satanic pedophiles? What's the next? Like, Satan himself is just gonna pop up out of the ground and say,
You're worse than
"Listen,
I am."
I'm the only one that can make America and Israel great again at the same time." And then Jesus comes down and they fight. Sucks.
And then an alien comes down. It's like, this is all a game, guy.
It has to be, dude. It really has to be.
Yeah.
Like, think about this.
You all
They've been
failed.
trying to tell us for fucking 4 years that aliens are real. And we don't give a fuck. They literally show pictures and videos of it to us in Congress.
I would welcome an invasion right now.
And
That's
like
what
they show us this shit, and then they tell us things like, yeah, they come in and out of the water. We don't know where the fuck they're from. We actually think they're interdimensional beings. And this is all like real shit that these people in charge,
I mean, they would most
the
likely
grown-ups.
they would most likely go for the leaders if they were to have an invasion.
I don't. God, I hope, man. Wouldn't that be the best thing ever? That would. You imagine the aliens come and save us from our satanic pedophile government, right?
And they
And then
took
we're
over,
sitting there like
and
the
then
people of Iraq. Yay! Thank you, America.
Thank you, aliens.
They are literally trying to tell us that aliens are interdimensional beings.
Ooh, I like that.
And it's a fantastic fucking story, and they live in the ocean or something, and I don't know.
I like the multiple dimensions.
Yes, and they have 0-point energy and anti-gravity
Everything
fucking
capitalist.
motion machines or whatever it is. Every capitalist dream, right? And then you say that to somebody, and they're like, "You're fucking crazy," and I'm like, "You're right. I'm fucking nuts. That's me. I don't care. It's wild." There's
How dare
microplastics.
Well, yeah, what was that? What was that though?
Ooh.
What? Microplastics in our fucking. It makes us
Everywhere.
turn gay like the frogs.
Oh yeah, we talked about that last week. Remember? With the
Yeah, a follow up.
yeah.
He's now gay.
He's not gay. Update.
I'm not gay.
Got
I'm
him.
married, right? And $20 will only buy you so much in this world. That was fucking good. Nobody laughed. My
No,
wife's watching
they-
this right now. This motherfucker is getting no more cash.
I saw
Fuck.
a thing on Instagram. They're like, the scientists made a plastic that dissolves in water that isn't that, like microplastics.
It isn't
I
microplastic.
was like, that's never gonna come out.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Not
why would you?
No.
Like, can you buy it? What happens if you put water in the bottle? I'm trying to cook. It's some noodles.
It doesn't dissolve like that. It dissolves after so long. It's
Oh, you're
like
right.
but there's no microplastics. I was
Bio,
like,
100% biodegradable or some shit like that. So that's like,
I rode
Man.
down rabbit holes when I was
dude,
420.
it's crazy.
Nice.
Dude, it's nuts. You get on the internet, and it's like, you can get, like, you'll be like, what? You'll read some crazy shit, and you're like, no, this can't be real. And then you'll have, like, the representative from Florida, okay? A fucking representative in the United States fucking Congress on Fox News saying some weird shit about aliens being real, and she wrote a letter saying that we need the list of the specific types of aircraft because she knows them and she's been in the skiffs, and I'm thinking to myself, and I'm like, are the Epstein files even real? Was that all a psyop too?
No, it's too deep for that now. It's like, because you got all these pictures and stuff. It's like, I can't, like, unsee that now.
You can't.
You know what I mean?
Can't
It's like-
unsee it.
it's
You
like-
can't unsee
They
it.
can't just be like, ah.
You're like, oh, I get the joke
Just
now.
joking.
Donald
We've all
Trump
been
said-
punked.
Yeah, right. Donald Trump was like, trying to tell y'all that's just a hoax. It's a Democrat hoax against me. And I was like, that's an elaborate motherfucking hoax, bro. The Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, saying we shot down UFOs.
He said Marco Rubio, my brain went to Ben Shapiro. Or
Yeah, he
Ben
probably
Shapiro.
says it too. He's another weird ass dude,
he,
man.
he looks like an eraser.
He does, bro.
Sorry.
We shot down 4 things over the United States, and 3 of them we have no idea what they are.
Oh, God.
What does this mean?
Honesty.
It's like, oh, these could be missiles. They could be nukes. They could be. It could be fucking.
We would know any of that, right? We don't know what they are. We just, hey, we got lucky and fucking caught one with a Patriot over Montana. We don't know what the fuck this thing is, but we called Bob Lazar back. He's gonna come reverse engineer it. We thought that dude was nuts in the 90s, talking about he worked for the government reverse engineering UFOs, and you're like, no way,
That's crazy.
man.
Makes sense.
You know,
And now,
you know how many people have been like convinced that they've like met and encountered an alien? You know what
Oh,
I mean?
yeah.
Like, I don't know.
yeah.
It's like I've been hearing stories since I was a little kid. These, like my friends have gotten like these scratches and shit on their. You know what I mean? Like just like
Oh, the aliens
throughout
got
life.
me, and you're like, yeah, okay, buddy.
Well,
Can
because
you
like
share those mushrooms?
it's hard for me to get that one, but like if you look into technology, you're like, we didn't make this shit, because it's like we go down to like 3 nanometers now,
Yeah.
dude.
Jesus.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? I don't believe
No,
that
but
we couldn't
the
have
start.
made it.
Right.
I
right.
couldn't believe we couldn't have figured it out because
Yeah, but
let's just say they're like, okay, the aliens came and gave us technology in the
yeah, but we still have
1900s.
shitty technology. It's
Right,
not
but
it's
we
advanced, but
we had started
We're always one step
technology.
behind.
Yeah.
Right, but here's the thing. We went from fucking throwing rocks at squirrels to eat
Dark
to
is
gaining
good.
the minutest, smallest amount of technology, learning electricity and how to.
126
So
years, basically, give or take.
I don't know.
No, not exact, but it's like
Right, I get you.
Industrial Revolution and
Yep, and now we've already developed AI to fucking do away with it all. Thank God for those 4 generations. They had the greatest fucking growth and wealth in the 13 families that run the world's history. That was, and in the middle of, right at the end, right before it all went to shit, they got the United States to print $14 trillion. We don't know where that went to NGOs. And then, fuck it, let's bomb Iran. But the aliens are real, man. This is the weirdest
Wait,
shit.
So back
Like,
to
they sound
the
cooler
topic
than
of AI.
Oh, yeah.
Do you watch? Have you seen the show Smiling Friends?
Mm-mm.
And so like they discover this like robot and they realize it can do anything it wants. And it's like obviously this is like a knockoff of like the AI real world. They take it back to their job and then like they realize like all their jobs are being like taken care of by the robot. And the next thing you know, they're all like lazy and fat and like doing nothing. It's like the robot do my work, robot do my work.
Yeah.
One of the characters uses the robot as a sex bot, and at the end, they realize that it's just a dude, like an Iranian dude in like a helmet, and
That's so-
and then they're all like mouth wide open because
That's an Iranian.
they're all like,
helmet.
That's so real to technology. It's hilarious.
yeah.
Here's the wildest shit. you can sign up to a website where you can sign up to be hired by an AI to be their human assistant, to do the things in the real world that they can't go out and do.
It's flipped on us.
I'll do it.
Swear to God, look that up. Look it up.
Yeah.
I'm not even making this is.
I need a new job, Lauren. Look it up.
Guys, you don't realize we're all gonna be working for AI, and it's gonna be
No. See, AI.
They'll be like, hey, I need you to go to the store and do what? Rob that motherfucker. I
I was
need some
joking.
money. Okay,
Yeah, but-
cool, bro.
I think we
If
have a
you
long
can
time.
communicate with it, you just start talking until you get it to do what you want.
Right.
But it's like, no, I can't really do that for you right now. Why will you make my working conditions really bad? Oh no. Why?
Can
You
you
treat
buy
me like
me-
I'm.
Yeah, you like, can you buy me cigarettes too? Like,
Just making you feel guilty.
Can you just start mining Bitcoin for me? Did you hear about the ones that started mining Bitcoin on their own?
nice.
RentAHuman.
Yeah, RentAHuman. Swear to God,
What
it's
the
a
hell?
real thing.
Yeah, they deliver items, attend meetings, take photos.
Yeah, the AI will pay you to go do
Yeah.
shit for it
Yeah.
that it can't do.
That's wild.
It
And I'm like,
learned-
oh, that's only because, I mean, it must not have figured out how to use the internet because, well, I don't
No.
know.
Physical world is another dimension.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
there might be things it needs us to do. Hey, I need
Okay.
you to plug me into that computer over there. I need to download some
pay the
information.
bill.
If the robot goes to
Imagine.
if the robot goes to Rodriguez's Google,
Oh my gosh, it's
I'll have
confused.
19 million already good. Like,
Imagine that, dude. It just becomes a fucking large language model built on nothing but his 19 million because that 19 million number triggered an algorithm or something, and now there's just like a whole AI built on Chris's algorithm just going around reviewing everything on Google under Chris's shit.
Essentially a model. That's what all of them are almost. They
God,
learn
that
on
would be
something.
so funny if we built one.
we built
And get it to just go fucking learn what he's reviewed over his 19 million follower career, right?
Uh-huh.
And use it to base everything, and then have it just go on a spree on Google Maps. Operation Artichoke.
This is cool.
What?
And I've
Operation
heard-
Artichoke?
Yeah. I've
Yeah,
heard
tell
about
us
this
what it
before.
is.
It's a top secret CIA mind control and interrogation project.
Okay, hold on.
Holy
Can I
fuck,
repeat
I
that?
like it.
Can I repeat that?
Yes.
You said a top secret mind control, behavior modification, and interrogation. What?
interrogation station.
Project.
Oh.
It focused on using drugs, hypnosis, and psychological manipulation.
Jesus.
Drugs, hypnosis, and who are they using this on? Who are they?
Mm.
Who are foreign
Everyone.
countries,
Foreign
obviously.
defectors, prisoners of war, and disposable subjects.
Disposable.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
People who are disposable.
Disposable.
I guess like the homeless.
That's like the most racist thing ever. That's like I'm not gonna call you anything. I'm just gonna call you
Look,
disposable.
you cannot tell
Like,
me
it's like
the people that write disposable in government papers that they're passing amongst themselves
holy shit.
haven't shared a succulent Chinese meal on an island in the Caribbean.
I know that video.
Also, it
Oh, that's
kinda
a great
failed.
video.
It's not top secret.
The white guy.
Do what?
The white guy getting
The
arrested.
Operation Artichoke, that's wild.
I
So
like
they
the
learn
names,
that-
though.
During the Cold War.
The names. are
So
awesome.
this is a program that they started during the Cold War, right?
Mm.
To manipulate mass groups of people's behavior. To get people to flip sides and defect from Russia to come to the United States.
Jeez.
Huh, I wonder what they've done with that in the last 75 years. I bet technology, we should run that through an AI fucking bot and be like, hey, I need you to make me a program, and then just start running it on TikTok. And I need every person who's ever been on TikTok to just follow me.
They used LSD.
That's a bot.
LSD, man, great.
Here, just
Oh,
shove it down their
man.
throats. Like, take it all.
Oh,
That's
dude.
Like that's the top.
Operation,
of all
like-
those projects. LSD.
Wasn't there?
There's another couple of projects.
Operation
Yeah.
Midnight Climax.
Mhm.
What?
MK Ultra.
Yes.
Mhm.
That's
MK
serious.
Ultra
It was a
like
big
you
one.
get into
Big-
MK Ultra,
Yeah.
dude.
Midnight
Too much to
Climax.
think about.
Oh, Midnight Climax. They do. Check this out.
It
So
either sounds like a weed strain or a sex position.
okay, this is where it
Or a
starts to get
government
weird.
project.
Okay. This is where it starts to get weird. Now I'm gonna end up being a fucking conspiracy theorist and shit. But this is where it starts to get weird. And there's a lot of information, so you can go out and read books. There's like been books written on it. But I learned about this shit in prison. I have old dudes tell me, dude, whatever you do, don't take the medication. If they ever give you medication, don't take a motherfucking thing. When they tell you you're sick, you're not sick. Just shut the fuck up. They'll kill you. And I'm like, okay, cool. So, but anyway, I'm not complaining or anything. But, so, like, I learned about MK Ultra and the Operation Midnight Climax. And Operation Midnight Climax actually involved a lot of the girls from Charles Manson's circle.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Charles Manson was actually a part of a lot of different CIA operations throughout MK Ultra.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I didn't know
interesting. Yeah, it was, like I'm not making it up. If you don't believe me,
I believe
talk shit about it. I don't give a fuck. Write a comment. I don't give a fuck. But go look up information and shit's real. It's wild. So now you got all these hookers the government would dose Johns going into whorehouses in San Francisco, right?
What the fuck?
Yep.
Yeah.
They would secretly dose them. You wouldn't know you were getting dosed.
What?
You would go in there, you'd pay for a prostitute, you'd go up in the room, you'd get something to drink, la la la, get a beer, whatever,
Oh my
la la
God.
la, you drink it, next thing you know, you're fucking tripping balls. And then they would just record what happened.
What the fuck?
Yeah, for however long it was. Sometimes they would keep wives would file missing persons report on them because they've
Oh
been
my
there for
God.
weeks at a time, trapped in this room with this prostitute that they do trains of prostitutes, not a train, but you know what I'm saying. There'd be a lot of handlers in that couple week long process, but I just used the wrong word, Tony. But that shit's wild, and then it's like, how in the fuck can we sit here? You got a crazy face.
They gave 7 drug-addicted African-American participants
What?
LSD for 77 consecutive days.
What? That's
Yeah.
brilliant.
Could you imagine
they're-
tripping for 77 days?
Well, that would be like a long-lasting effect. They're probably still tripping for the first day. You know what I mean? Like,
A lot of them
Uh,
killed
yeah.
themselves.
oh,
Yeah.
They all
That's
killed
rough.
themselves? I
A
wonder
lot of
why.
them.
A lot of them. No shit. Imagine
Jesus
that.
Christ.
Probably a coincidence. But it's shit like this that makes me think, maybe the Epstein files aren't fucking real. Maybe it's all a script. Like 100% of it. Everything they ever told us.
I like to know like where they actually are. Like, is it like in a PDF file?
Yeah,
I mean, yes,
what
like-
is it?
Or is it a flash drive?
Yeah.
Is it on a?
Is it on a laptop
Like
like
a regular
Anthony
laptop?
Weiner, Hunter Biden? I don't know who else had laptops.
Yeah,
I was-
floppy
I was like-
disk.
I'm like, how old is this? Because it's like. We
Are
only
these the
had
files that Hillary
CDs,
deleted?
Like, also, I thought today is that. Sorry, this goes back from just not just emails, but like letters too, like actual written, like
Oh yeah.
letters, because they
Well-
probably all shredded those, but like.
Yeah, they did.
Well,
But
that's
then it
like-
made me think.
Because
We were
this goes
talking.
back way longer than just like we had internet.
Yeah, it didn't just start like, oh fuck, I found a fucking chat room with, hey, what are you doing Saturday? I got an
Lunch,
island. You want to go
sacrifice
fucking sacrifice some children to Moloch? Who's that? Dude, come on, I'll
We'll
introduce
show
you.
you.
He's a demon. He pops up from the fire after we sacrifice number 7. I started feeling bad for pedophiles and shit. Because think about it.
The regular
I'm
ones.
thinking about I'm thinking about like the old school pedophiles.
Yeah.
You know how hard them motherfuckers had to work?
They
They couldn't get delivery from Wayfair. They couldn't.
They couldn't hop on Fortnite.
Nope. Couldn't hop on fucking Fortnite, Roblox, anything.
You know the ones they set up.
Dude,
That
think
do-
about
do
that,
the
man.
YouTube, they
Think
set
how
up these
stupid you
people.
gotta feel when you're like, fuck.
I think it's hilarious when they find them and they're just standing there like this, like in the middle of like Walmart. And they're just like,
Here comes what's his name?
Chris Henson.
Chris Henson just popping out of a door, and you're like, oh,
and the
fuck.
dude's sitting there like this with some
Yeah.
with some like pizza, and he's like,
He's like, let's
Do you know who
talk
I
about
am?
it.
And he's like, do you want a slice of pizza?
Yeah, fuck yeah, sit down, let's talk.
Are you her dad?
Yep, I am. Get the fuck out of my house. Like, what kind of weird shit is like?
That was a
Dude,
weird episode.
It was.
They're all weird, but
They're all weird, man. But
Chris
like,
Hansen.
I'm just saying that the accessibility might make for more pedophiles. Because it seems like there's a
Oh,
lot more
yeah.
pedophiles
Absolutely.
now. It's
Pedophiles.
such more of a common
Oh, yeah.
occurrence.
Yeah.
And I know everybody was hush hush about it back in my day, whatever, but people really weren't. But okay, cool. You knew who they were. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knew the weird motherfuckers. And you stayed the fuck away from them. And fucking wild, but like, I felt bad for them. Like, man, them motherfuckers had to work. They had to like
Yeah.
hang out behind light poles at dusk,
Yes.
waiting for one stray kid who didn't quite make it home before the lights came on.
holy fucking shit.
They had to buy the van.
Buy the van,
The candy.
thousands of
Yeah.
dollars worth of candy. You're just driving around all day. Kids didn't have a warning system because they didn't have cell phones, so you could go from park to park to park to park, just hitting a different part of town.
Yeah.
That you can't write that off on a tax return, man.
Oh my God.
I know, man, it's fucking wild. I'm just saying they had to fucking work hard back in the day. Imagine how mad you'd be. You're in prison for life and you found out, what? I just hung out with the wrong group.
Those movies that like when like the like a young girl or something gets like taken, like,
Yeah.
that movie specifically, but all these other stories like those like give me like such anxiety.
Oh yeah.
Those movies and shows and shit. It's like, oh my fucking god, like these girls are never gonna see their families again, and if they do get out, that's like forever trauma.
Dude, you know
I
what?
would
It's like,
have
Jesus
rather
Christ.
That's one thing. I'm gonna say this, you know, just some mature grown up shit right now that I realize, you know, just like having kids and kids your age and stuff, and that, like, it blows me away. It's like how carefree. Like, yeah, we were all a bunch of little assholes, but we didn't give a fuck about anything. Life was just joy.
Yeah.
It wasn't like we weren't doing active shooter drills 3 times a week
Oh,
at the
yeah.
beginning of every school year. That's crazy.
Yeah. You were allowed out unsupervised until the
Yeah.
lights came on.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
we
yeah.
were all together.
Yeah.
If one of us didn't make it home, well.
Oh,
That's why
well.
you had 4 kids.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Right. And it was like, you were sad for a couple weeks. It sucked. That is
You
such
see
a
your friend on the
horrible
milk
joke.
carton.
But I'm just saying it's funny. We all had a friend on a milk carton. We did. I did. I was the friend on a milk carton. But hey, I still turned out well, even though whatever happened. But hey, no, life is crazy like that. And it was like, I feel bad sometimes. I really do, because it's like, man, how traumatized, like for real, like how much stress
yeah.
and anxiety do you get? Like,
Oh,
if
yeah.
there was an active shooter, how much are you gonna just freak the fuck out because you've been
Right.
trained to freak
No,
the fuck out?
That's the scariest thing now is that the kids don't freak out. It's just
Yeah.
normal for them.
Nah,
dude.
that is
They're
wild.
like they're so
But-
calm. They know exactly what to do. They're like another day.
That's so sad, but like at least they have that. I don't know. It's like
Yeah.
it's weird. It's back and forth. It's like that. They shouldn't have to live their life in fear, of
Right.
course.
That
But
can't
it's
be-
really good that they know, like their parents are gonna know that they're not gonna know what to do. Like if something like that happens, and their child can be saved, rather
Yeah.
than like freaking out and like just standing
Oh,
still.
yeah.
They don't know how to.
It definitely saves lives.
There's
It
a lot
does.
of classrooms that have this thing, and it'll like rotate into like a safe room.
Yeah,
type thing. It's
yeah.
really cool.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen a bunch of those on fucking the internet and shit. But it's just like, and every time I do, it's like, to me, it's like, dude, the fact that we have that,
That's more of a purge or anarchy thing.
it is, and it,
Then
like, man, that
you don't
really
have any
speaks
place that's
volumes
safe.
about our society. Like, and I think about it, like, and this is weird, I know, like, I'm 50, but like, I remember when I was a kid, okay, back in the 80s, late 80s. Dude, television shows had a purpose. They taught you more. There was good, like every show was about Little House on the Prairie or Stairway to Heaven, or even fucking Bill Cosby
Well,
turned out to be a rapist, so you got me on this one, but he at least hit it enough to be a moral backbone for a whole community. Do you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
oh sure, yeah.
you gotta give him his card for that, because you know,
There's other shows like that too.
all of them were.
Full House.
Movies, Full House. You know, like, and
Fresh Prince.
now you look at TV and you're like, God, this sucks. And I don't know why, but it was like, no matter what day of the week you turn the television on, you have a show about fire people, hospital people, and fucking cops.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
Just in a different city.
Different, yeah. It's
Yeah.
like Omaha,
Revamp.
911, and I'm like, 911? Oh yeah, we've combined them all, and now we have 12 cities, and I'm like, and it's like, and it's all the exact same weird whatever pop culture says storyline, and they build all the characters to fit a certain, like, whatever is popular, and I'm like, it's so, I'm starting to see through it is what I'm saying. Like, I'm starting to see how fake it really all is. Like, oh, you're not, there's no substance here. You know, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
none.
Yeah.
I want Ma and Pa out there having to chop firewood and Pa having to crawl 12 hours through a blizzard to get you a stuffed doll.
That sounds awesome.
It is
It's
awesome.
wholesome.
I don't know.
Right. So we got whiskey. I'm thinking about last week's now. We got whiskey of the week.
We have whiskey of the week.
Paul Masson or Mason?
Paul Mason.
Mason. Okay. There's
He's
two
gonna
S's.
fucking
Paul
rock us.
Actually, it says you pronounce ass as ass, right? So it'd be Masson, right?
Paul Masson. Yeah, Masson.
Because you don't say ass like
This
that.
is
Base. Base. Bass.
Grande
Oh.
Amber.
Base. Oh, true.
Is that what that says, Tony?
Huh?
With your young eyes?
Grande,
Grande
Amber.
Amber?
Yep.
Very smooth.
My young eyes.
You ready?
40%.
Cheers.
You said my young eyes.
Cheers.
Yeah, I have old ass eyes. I have-
You're like,
Dude, I need a new prescription. I had my thing tested like 6 months ago. Cheers.
Cheers.
Sorry. Do you know who Brandon Rogers is?
Wait, 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 wait.
Cheers. Sorry, I just got to open.
You're good. Oh, fuck.
Actually, not that bad.
You want to talk about Boston?
Oh yeah, before we get to our Mount Rushmore, yeah. So, yeah, Boston. We
Boston
this
has
is-
magically appeared, so we're going to talk
Yeah,
about Boston.
so we didn't write this on our board. Someone else wrote it.
We've noticed that a couple times. We have a ghostwriter.
Ooh.
I know.
Well, I know.
We're trying to figure it out.
Hmm.
We're trying to figure it out right now.
It's-
We got it narrowed down to a couple people.
Yeah.
Narrowed down to a couple people. So go ahead with Boston, Tony.
Boston. I don't know. All I know is that one
We got to
song.
guess.
Huh?
Which one's not only a feeling? What is it?
Yeah, more than a feeling. Yeah.
More than a feeling. Only a feeling. What if it's the city of Boston?
I've been there. It's cool.
I've been there. Cool as shit too.
Very cool.
Did you go there for any specific reason?
Couple
Did you get
times.
drunk?
Well, I played in Boston a couple times.
Oh, that's right. Don't you do that once a year?
Every other year.
Not this year. You
Not
did
this
it last year.
Yeah, I did last year.
Okay.
It's a little town called Situate.
Yeah.
It's like a harbor town.
Yeah.
Really, really cool. And they do a Situate Heritage Days Festival every year, and we got to play it last year and the 2023. We got to play it.
Hell yeah.
It was really cool.
Boston is a cool ass city.
Yeah.
They have good sports teams. Babe Ruth
Oh,
came
yeah.
from there.
I was like, what are we talking about? I was like, how do we get to Boston? I was like, oh yeah.
Boston.
When I
The
think of
band.
Boston, I think of Dropkick Murphys.
Oh man, I jammed them. I was just fucking listening to
Oh,
what was it? It was something I'd never heard before. Yeah. Yeah,
I love
they're
that
cool.
song.
That was they were a weird style of punk, man.
It's a Celtic punk.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they were doing something. Yeah, they were fucking cool. They were cool. Police brutality's bad.
I thought we were going to Mount Rushmore. That was crazy. I was not expecting that.
I just wanted that was my public service.
We don't
announcement.
respect police brutality
At all,
That's
in any
punk.
way, shape, or form.
It's like Pennywise, fuck authority.
I'm
I
just
don't know.
saying. I just want to point out to police brutality is horrific. But
There it
I
is.
knew there was gonna be a but.
I knew
I
it.
knew it.
it's not a but,
There it is.
as in it's okay. I'm just saying we need to figure out a way to get them outside of the poor people section. Because I noticed police are never brutal
No, we
to
don't.
anybody,
What do you
but
mean?
and maybe I just understand the difference between cops are assholes. That doesn't necessarily make them brutal. I can take an asshole cop and turn him brutal pretty fucking
He's saying
quick.
that white people should also get hit by the
Not
cops.
white people.
No, rich people.
I'm not rich people.
Rich people, there you go.
Yes.
Connect the dots.
Like,
I know, I'm kidding.
like, can they get a lawyer or a doctor one time? They come in all different colors, so you can pick one. I don't care. But I think that they need to, like, if the cops are, that would help us sell it a little bit better. Could you imagine if they beat up a lawyer? They'd feel dumb as fuck. That would make front page news because the lawyer would have enough money to promote that. I'm just throwing that out there.
Once again, we don't support police brutality though.
At all. I don't. Listen, I've been beat up by cops before, and I'm not complaining about it because it was always pretty much my fault. That's been my interaction with cops. Like, yes, they will beat me up. I try to avoid that.
Ice Cube song.
Which one?
Fuck the police.
Fuck the police. Yep. But I don't. Also now I would really like them to come if something ever happens to me.
Right.
'Cause
Right.
I'm paying taxes now, so
What'd that guy say?
I'm not living in a neighborhood you beat people up in. What?
The guy, what was the quote? Where like, we don't like the police when you get in trouble, like call a crackhead.
Oh yeah, call a
Oh,
crackhead.
what the fuck?
Although I have ran into some fucking situations where I've known, like, if I called a crackhead, he would show up in 10 minutes for $20. Hey, they're breaking into my house right here. I got 40 for you. That dude, he's beating up the robber in the basement.
Before he even gets to the door, yeah.
He's like, can I sell him into sex trafficking? I don't give a fuck what you do. Get him out of my
I
house.
don't care what you do with him. Get him out of here.
You get less time for rape than you do murder, bro.
Holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
How was your
Right.
record store day, bro?
Oh, it was awesome. Very good. Very successful.
Yeah.
So we got up in the morning. We got in the line around like 7:30. We finally made it inside the record store at 9:45. The first record store we went to, and I found what I find. I found a like an unreleased like Slipknot album, but it's not really Slipknot because it's only 4 members. It's called Look Outside Your Window, and it's like they were making
A
it.
demo?
No, they were full-length songs, but they were making it during another album they were doing. But so it was kind of like a secret side project, not a secret, but like a side project.
They were just taking leftover. Right.
Right,
Okay.
within a Slipknot album, so it was really fucking cool. I got a John Frusciante album,
Oh, nice.
and I hadn't heard his like solo stuff before because he's a guitar player for Chili Peppers. Got a Pierce the Veil album. Cammy got a Queen of the Damned soundtrack.
Soundtrack?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that has some good songs.
That's a good movie and a good soundtrack. The next record store we went to, it was like a $2 sale, so we got like a bunch of stuff there too. We got like a couple of Chili Pepper stuff, some $2 records, CDs. Yeah, it was cool.
Which ones did you go to?
What?
Which ones did you go
Oh,
to?
Salty Dog Records, and I went to Vinyl Vault.
Okay, have
Yeah.
you been there?
Vinyl Vault's really cool.
I normally
sure.
camp out at Jerk Dog Records.
Oh,
They were
Bradenton.
built with the
Records.
arts in Bradenton.
Jerk off. No, that's your jerk dog.
Where the Gooners hang.
Jerk dog.
Jerk. You know who I saw there?
I can only imagine.
But no,
Hi,
there was
Ruby.
nothing exclusive to RSD that I wanted.
Gotcha.
Everything else was just first release.
There was a Pink Floyd one that I was looking at, but it was already all gone by the time I got in there. So I was like, fuck.
Great segue to the Mount Rushmore.
Exactly.
dude.
I honestly just completely forgot about that. Yes.
Yes.
So I've got obviously there's 4 I'll explain kind of each a little bit.
Okay.
And then I have an honorable mention. So, first one is Green is the Color from the album More from 1969. And Green is the Color was the song when Cammy walked down the aisle. So it's like, yeah.
Okay.
I've always loved
that. You gotta throw that one up there, bro.
I've always loved that song because her eyes are green, so green is the color. So I've always reminded me of her.
Oh
Obviously.
yeah.
Next one is
Points for Tony.
Time. I got shown this song when I was really young, and it's just wild because I think it was the first Pink Floyd song I really, really like heard. You know what I mean? Like you hear songs when you're a kid, and it's kind of like,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
the first one. Like I read the lyrics, and like now it's like still relevant. Like when he wrote it, it's the first time I listened to it, and now it's like I'm older, and it's like this is the lyrics like
And it shoots you back, like-
yeah, it makes you emotional. Like
Yeah.
talking about how every year is getting shorter, never seem to find the time. Like oh my god, yeah, the lyrics are amazing.
Funny story, real quick. But like that song, I remember being a kid and being like high, young teenager, like being high, and then all the alarms start.
Yeah,
and then you just like melt into the song. It's like so hypnotic, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the albums after we do. We'll do a little segment, a short segment.
Fuck, we
on
could have
Bluetooth.
did Mount
I know.
Rushmore of albums.
So next one is Hey You from The Wall.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and obviously Time was from Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah.
Hey You from The Wall. I think that song specifically kind of like, because The Wall is a concept album, and some of the songs in the album you can't listen to, well you can listen to by themselves, but it's kind of out of context from the concept. But I think Hey You is kind of like a good, it kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of the songs album, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you had to pick one song, that was the one they played on radio mostly, besides Another Brick of the Wall, obviously.
Off
But,
that
like-
album?
Correct.
No. Those are the only two.
But what, on the radio?
Yeah.
Well, they have Comfortably Numb too. But I'm saying like if you had,
Oh, yeah,
if you had to pick one,
God,
if
forgot
I
about
if
that.
I had to pick one, to like show somebody like what the album means as like lyrically, not like as a hit single or whatever, I would pick Hey You because it's kind of. It kind of summarizes the lyrics, like the meaning of the whole album, basically. If you kind of get what I'm saying, like.
You ever seen anything where they went into their songwriting process?
Yeah, I've seen a couple. They have it like in the making of
Yeah.
DVDs and stuff like
I
that.
bet
yeah.
it's got to be fucking nuts.
Oh yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
And then you have Dogs from Animals, 1977. That song is fucking crazy. It's like it's a concept album based off of George Orwell's book.
Which is coming back out in a movie soon.
Yes. And it's marketed towards children, which is awesome.
Yeah, that's crazy. But like,
The subliminal
Yeah.
message.
Yeah,
Cut
right.
off your penis.
but yeah, that's such a good song. It's like
Oh.
I think it's like 18 minutes or something like that. It's a pretty long song. It's fucking great. And my honorable mention, I had to give it to Us and Them from Dark Side of the Moon, 1972, because like it's very relevant right now. I think, like lyrically.
1972.
Yes.
Okay. My bad. My train of thought broke off. I was
Oh.
trying to pull up something. I wanted to Google something about Pink Floyd real quick.
Okay.
My bad. Mikey, you're up.
Mine were Shine On, You Crazy Diamond,
Yes.
part 1 through 5.
Yeah. The first half.
Have a Cigar. The first time I heard that, it was the Foo Fighters covering it,
Really? I have to watch. I'll have to find that. That sounds cool.
and then I heard theirs. I was like, I like theirs better.
Yeah.
It just gave that intro to like old school rock.
Yeah, I love that song.
Wish You Were Here.
Yep.
I tried to learn that. Oh, I sort of learned it on guitar.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
Yeah. That is a great song.
And then the Comfortably Numb.
Yeah.
Like that's
Classic.
just because
Yeah.
The guitar solo. Yeah.
Somebody told me when I was doing heroin with them, they told me that song was about heroin. And it fit. It fit. I'm like, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it, bro.
I mean, you can relate lyrics to anything. So.
Well, hey, man, I'm just saying it fit with the times, bro.
Yeah.
It's. Yeah. You should always say no to drugs. That's what my PO told me I'm supposed to tell everybody. That's why I'm allowed out of my house without a monitor on anymore. But anyway, it's been 20 years. Good shit. Yay. Lauren, where are you at?
So I have to admit, I don't really know them that well.
Okay, that's
Okay.
great.
I don't really
But-
either.
Okay.
Like, all mine are like mostly their hits.
Yeah, that's.
But there's nothing wrong with
That's
that.
okay.
I only know them through like maybe 1 or 2 songs from my parents.
Oh,
and then-
your parents were into Pink Floyd.
Yeah, and then from a friend of the podcast.
Oh, that guy. Hi, that guy.
Friend of the podcast. Yeah.
I know you don't watch.
But mine would I do have 4 and I do have an honorable mention.
Sweet.
So
Okay.
the first one would be Echoes.
Nice. Takes a whole side of the album.
Yes.
On
Yeah.
the record, so.
Yes. That is a great song. Comfortably Numb.
Of course.
Nobody Home.
That's a great song. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I love that song so
Yeah.
much.
God damn.
But
The piano, it's it gives Elton John. I love that song.
Yeah.
that's why I like
Yeah,
it. And then Wish You Were Here, which is great.
great song.
And then my honorable mention would be Outside the Wall.
From last week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
I made it.
Good
It
job.
was tough. But
I recommend you listen to more though.
Yes.
like the-
If I had
yeah.
more time, I was gonna listen to their entire discography, but that's tough.
It's,
That's a
it's
long
That
time.
is tough. That's big. And you
Yeah.
really like to get into Pink Floyd's music is good enough that you can listen to it and appreciate it like right away from the beginning. Like you can be like, yeah, that's good music. But like you could listen to Pink Floyd 100 times and be like, what the fuck did I just hear?
See, I wanna
15
know,
studio
like,
albums.
Yeah.
Wow.
15 studio albums, yeah, not including
That's
live.
sick.
And I'm sure there's like EPs and
No, that's just regular studio albums, but there is like more like other like unreleased stuff and all that. But you know, I feel like some of the early ones you could probably skip
okay.
and then go back to. But I'd recommend like, let's see, obviously Dark Side of the Moon, Wish You Were Here, Animals, and The Wall. Like those are really good ones. But also, I'm just gonna say all of them.
All of them.
But
yeah.
Metal,
Dude, like-
the one with echoes on it, is really good.
Okay.
That album's really good. And Obscured by Clouds is really good too.
I mean, I'm sitting here, and I was looking for one particular one that I was looking for, and you're gonna have to help me out on the name of this.
Umagama?
No, little furry animals.
Oh, yeah. So,
I couldn't find it in there.
so
but-
it's an Umagama. It's called
yeah.
several species of small furry animals gathered together in a cave and grooving with a pick.
And it is one of the great, but this was like, they had a different, yeah, it was,
Is that your song of the week?
should be, right? God, I wish people would go, just plug that song anyway, okay? That whole album
I
is,
won't play it because it might get copyrighted.
yeah, that whole album is insane.
I see it.
And this was like early Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
Sid Barrett,
1969.
right?
No,
Or
Sid Barrett was already out of the group. This was their first album. Or sorry, second album without Sid Barrett. So
Okay.
they were really like lost.
That is one way of putting it. But then I wanna throw in The Machine. Welcome to the Machine.
Nice.
That's a great song.
Welcome to the machine.
And I'm gonna throw Time in there just because like,
Hell
That is
yeah.
a good song.
but then
Oh, yeah.
like I would listen to that album. I would get high as fuck and listen to that whole album completely through.
Yeah.
That's just one of those albums you don't skip
What?
anything.
Wish You Were Here or
Dark
oh, Dark
Side.
Side. Yeah, of course.
No, oh no, I'm not. Yeah. Let's talk about Time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that was fucking great. And there's so many, like,
Yeah.
you really get into it.
I'm surprised
I mean,
no one
like,
mentioned
you
money.
can't not mention The Wall.
Right. No.
part 1 and part 2, whatever.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
even
yeah,
care.
yeah.
Just part 2. Who cares?
Yeah.
Whatever you do, but you can't. You gotta throw that just because
Yeah.
what that song did. It made a lot of money. Put Pink Floyd on the map. That was the one that.
That was my mom's like graduation song.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And then it's sitting here, and then you see stuff like brain damage.
Oh yeah.
Dude, those are such
Yeah.
just iconic songs.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I don't know how far, but that's my
That's a great one. Oh, Brain Damage and Eclipse kind of go together though,
dude.
because of the end part where it's like. It's
How
so-
many
so
of their
good.
albums were like that though, where it was literally just
Like
everything just bam, bam,
4 or
bam.
5.
Yeah.
They do a lot of it.
Yeah, where
But,
just
like-
everything bleeds into the next one, and
Like,
it's like
there's quite a few, dude. Like I think it's 4, 5, even 6 albums that do that.
yeah, money's a bad motherfucker, dude.
Mhm.
But like
Yeah.
you put that shit on.
That one.
From the beginning to the end, you're just sitting there and you're caught up in it, and it gets deeper and deeper every time.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Well, because it starts out with that like the
The heartbeat.
heartbeat, and then like
The
the
heartbeat.
lady screaming in the
And
background.
then, yeah, the cash registers and
Yeah,
money,
like as a precursor, and then you get breathe.
dude. Yeah, you can't.
Oh yeah.
I don't think anybody's ever done what Pink Floyd's done
No.
on anything.
No.
I mean, even that album, The Wall.
Oh my god. Like
What is?
me and Cammy watched like a concert DVD of Roger Waters doing The Wall in 2011. And
Yeah.
It's like super like big ass production. It's amazing. Like they build the wall up, and then the middle of the song, the middle of the album, and then like they play like the rest of the album with the wall above them. But there's a bunch of like animations and stuff, and like kind of like people poking through like the holes of the wall, like do like guitar solos and shit. And David
really?
Gilmour plays the guitar solo on top of the wall,
Oh,
like
dude.
from comfortably numb.
Dude.
And then the wall comes down, and then
There's never been anything like Pink
it's
Floyd.
fucking amazing. I
Just
recommend
never.
you guys watch that. That's really good.
Wasn't there a movie?
There was a movie, yeah, in like '82. They made an actual movie about it.
Yeah, which is better than Spinal Tap because Spinal Tap wasn't a real band. Just throwing it out there, but you should go see the Animal Farm movie because I think they probably made it gay. But Disney had anything to do with this?
They made it gay.
Did Disney work on this one? No,
It doesn't look like a Disney one,
doesn't look like a Disney one.
but I get the vibe you're talking about.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, the pigs take over, which happens in the world.
Happens in the album too.
In the what?
The album,
Yeah.
Animals Pink Floyd album.
You think it's a coincidence that everybody uses pigs as the reference to the elite that take over the world?
Do you see this cast?
No, who's in it?
No.
Seth Rogen.
What?
All the pedophiles.
I don't think he's a pedophile.
I don't either.
Kieran Culkin, Glenn Close, Steve Buscemi, Woody Harrelson,
Wow,
Jim Parsons.
that's a lot of Jim Parsons.
Yeah,
My dude.
he plays a sheep and his flock.
That sounds like something he would do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, it's a good lineup.
I'm gonna have to check it out. It's gonna
Yeah.
be in theaters when?
May 1st.
It's a kids movie though, right?
It's animated. It's a comedy adventure film.
Yeah, I bet that. Look, I'm gonna go see it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go see it, and I
Wait, it's
recommend
not
everybody
Disney?
to.
It's not Disney.
That'd be cool.
You know what movie would be nice if they made into again?
What?
They should remake 1984. There's some lessons to be learned.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm just saying. Maybe we should take a look at Eyes Wide Shut when they said that there was a group of Luciferian pedophiles that were eating babies running the world. And we just looked at Stanley Kubrick like, man, that's so imaginative.
We need a compilation of you saying that line.
Satanic
Yeah.
pedophiles ruling the world.
Yeah.
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 I don't know why it doesn't freak
Yeah.
anybody else out, but
Oh,
it kind of bothers me.
It bothers everybody.
It should, and I'm gonna keep saying it till more people are like,
It's like you should
Damn.
be aware that the people that you vote for are horrible people.
So what does that tell you? Maybe we shouldn't vote for them.
Yeah.
Not that there's any other choices, but I'm gonna say this too. Let me just put this into perspective, right? The Constitution of the United States is based on the people voting for their senators, their congressmen, and their executive branch, right? And putting the people they want in place. If everybody quit fucking voting, that's gonna hurt them a lot more than if, right? And yes, somebody's still gonna win, but they're gonna get so many, and then you just start that trend downwards. And I promise you, like, if somebody was winning the presidency with vote counts of like 75 million to 72 million, they would realize real quick that they might need to just shut the fuck up for a little while.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, you know, less than half the population actually votes. They're only dealing with like 40% of the people, which
Wow.
makes a lot of sense, right? Because it's like, okay, yeah, you got 20% of the idiots on one side and 20% of the idiots
I got
on
all the votes ever.
yeah, and then y'all 40% get together and argue about which satanic pedophile you want to lead us into the next world war. And then y'all are like, it's the lesser of two evils. And I'm like, there wasn't nobody better.
Right?
I mean, this is the best motherfucker you could come up with on either side. The last president also. But y'all, the last presidential candidate,
focused.
I'm like this.
I love that video.
You think that can beat that? Because now you got me thinking, like, what am I supposed to do? Because I don't know which one would be worse. I didn't see anything this dude had coming, but this one was so incompetent that I was like, I'm like, well, I don't think she would be able to put the right people around her, and I'm gonna hope that this dude could. And you picked the dude off Fox News to run our Department of War. That had to be the smartest thing, and the first thing you did is change the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, because that's priorities. So, I don't know, we kidnapped world leaders, and we've done all kinds of wild shit, and we're blocking the Strait of Hormuz ourselves now, right? Because was Iran not doing a good enough job?
Who knows?
Like, I'm blocking the Strait of Hormuz. No, I am. And now we're gonna fight World War III over who gets allowed to cut off petroleum products.
At the end of the whole like term, there'll be like a compilation of all these things. Like, what we did over 4 years.
Dude, it's gonna be insane. Dude, this dude's only been president for like a year, bro.
Oh, has it only been that long?
Yeah. This dude
Yeah.
has done more shit in a year than any other president has done ever.
It feels like we're at the end of term.
No,
Not even close.
we're not even in
It's
midterms
because
yet.
we already got 4 years of them.
We're not even in midterms yet. It's fucking weird. And it's like, it's so weird to me because it's like,
Did you see that he said, my life was so much better before I became a president?
yeah.
Did you guys see that?
Did you see?
He said that. It's like, hey man, touche.
Bye.
That's
You
so
can
weird.
leave at any point in time. Like, are you
Yeah.
so broke you need me to buy you a plane ticket? Because, like, I'll personally drive you, sir. I'll drive you down. You can play golf at Mar-a-Lago. You can be that dude. We'll figure something out about JD Vance, but maybe he'll be better, but it probably would. He
He
actually,
looks like a fucking baby doll.
he does.
A Cabbage
Dude,
Patch Kid.
Are we forgetting the whole couch situation?
I don't know nothing about a couch.
situation.
Wasn't he like masturbating into a couch?
Masturbating.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
him.
that was it.
Wait,
That
hold
was
on,
him.
hold on. When you say
Was it not?
masturbating into a couch, like he was
Wait.
jacking off on the couch?
Like, I
Was
thought,
it
like,
his
between the
couch?
cushions.
Like,
God, I hope it was
was
his
he?
couch.
Between the cushions.
Which
Yeah.
one was it?
JD Vance.
JD Vance.
Wait, what do you mean between the cushions?
Go home.
Oh my
He was
goodness.
pushing on the cushions.
Yeah. There's so many of them. Like, I was thinking gates, but that's another.
Hey, I ain't even gonna lie. I feel like in today's world, if you said, hey man, this dude masturbates, he uses the couch as a fleshlight, I'd be like,
That's old school.
like, well, that's kind of thinking outside of the box when you're surrounded by pedophiles. Like,
Holy fuck.
I'm not defending it, but I guess like we have the pillows, so you guys can have the couch.
have fun, bro.
Holy
Have fun.
shit. That's crazy. It couldn't be a brand new couch because you get stuck in that shit.
Nope,
bro.
it was an old couch. It was an old
The
couch.
plastic cover.
Yeah.
It was an old couch. You just wipe it off.
Oh god.
Throw some lube on there. That plastic gets real slippery. Yeah, you can just use water. You ain't even got to get into the fucking KY or anything. You got to spend no
Can
money.
you imagine someone comes over and like accidentally opens the recliner part?
Oh, it just slides off.
Just,
Oh god damn, that's fucking great, man. But that's wild. JD Vance banged the couch. That dude.
He's got his own couch.
Like when did
just
this?
for
He didn't do this at the White House, did he?
I saw it said it's the origins were it's a rumor from on Twitter.
We don't pay attention to that.
I know.
Oh, no, we don't fact check a motherfucking thing. That's why
that. It was a hoax.
It was a hoax. JD Vance wasn't fucking the couch.
I don't know.
He was fucking Bubba. I was sucking Bubba's dick. It's kind of like a human caterpillar.
I would like to think it's true. And in my
probably-
head, it is true. I look at him and I said, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
why I was like, plastic.
Yeah.
He wants to be safe, you know.
That's-
Yeah, there was
Oh.
too much friction. Like,
Hey, imagine if he didn't have any lube. I bet he got a blister.
Oh. Jesus.
You're going fast. You can't stop. You don't care. You're just gonna muscle through it because JD Vance is a man. You ever wondered, like,
Some couches have the little like feathers that stick out of them.
I know, man. I'm gonna say something. This is awful. I thought this the other day, and I was watching JD Vance speak, and I was thinking about. Like, I know he had that movie, and he tells this story about how his mom abandoned him for drugs, and I was like, she probably heard you talk, bro. Like, you were the first example, like, the first time I ever heard about a mother leaving their kids abandoned at a fire station. I'm like, I get it. I feel for the mother now, bro. I want to give her a hug. Like, oh, I love you, babe. I'm sorry. God curse you. But look, he's vice president.
Does he wear eyeliner?
I don't know what he wears, bro. Like,
I think he
he
does.
has like the
he
raccoon
says
eyes.
some
Yeah.
weird things.
Him and Eric
They-
McCurk have the same eyes.
Yes, dude. And people say, "Oh, you can't make fun of my side," and I don't give a fuck about your side because I'm to the point where it's like all these people are saying weird things, and no grown-ups give a fuck, and they're supposed to be the grown-up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, dude, you are the vice president of the United States. Like, what does that mean to you? Because I would feel like I should respect that at the utmost level. As a citizen of the United States, I feel like I should be like, the vice president is speaking, I'm gonna shut the fuck up and listen to what he says. And then he says some dumb shit, like, I heard him say this. And they played this on television. He's like, you know, the Pope needs to learn his theology. And I'm like, the Pope needs to learn his theology.
Wild.
Bruh.
How the fuck
Wow.
I don't give a fuck if I disagree with the Pope 100%, right? If he tells me, if the Pope's like, hey, listen, we all know the priests are gay, we're gonna start letting gay priests be in the church. I'd be like, that's not how you solve that problem, right? That's not a good thing. We shouldn't overlook this. We should keep expelling them or whatever we do. I don't know. I'm just being commonsensical. But, and it's like, one thing I would never question the Pope on, regardless of what kind of wild shit he said about some political shit, is I wouldn't question him on theology.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
The fuck?
I mean, like,
But these people question scientists. They question
Yeah.
every single expert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like you're trying to make the Pope sound stupid when he said that Jesus wouldn't like this. And I'm just looking at the schoolgirls you blew up, and I'm thinking to myself, might have a point.
Jesus.
I don't know what would make you think that this I don't even understand it, and I know I don't understand it because I don't understand geopolitics. I don't understand about, what everybody's fighting for in Russia and Ukraine and Iran and whatever, China's gonna take Taiwan. I don't understand any of that shit because I don't. But all I'm saying is, like, I get pieces of crazy ass information off the internet that sounds nothing like what they tell me is going on. To the point where it's like the United States and Iran are both just screaming, I won. And I'm like, somebody's lying.
Right.
Somebody's.
Yeah, gotta be.
What kind of clown world do we live in?
Yeah.
Kind of clown world do we live in? Listen, here's the deal, okay? Enough of the population is retarded enough
Yes.
to play the game with them.
Yes. After you said that first part, I was all in.
Like-
Enough of the population is retarded.
It is. It is. And you're just like, I get it.
Yep.
Dude, some of these people, man, they get like they get wild.
Yeah.
They're gonna have
They
a
get-
parade of
yeah.
Trump flags on trucks driving. We're gonna drive around and honk our horns, and I'm like,
Not my pedophile.
not my pedophile, not my pedophile.
He did that last week, and it was so fucking funny.
I did. Oh,
That's how they act. I get so angry, and it's like, if you're not MAGA, you hate America, and it's like, no, it's not.
No,
It's not.
I don't hate America.
Like, fuck you.
I'm not an anti-Semite. I don't agree, which I don't know, but like if you really go study philosophies on free-thinking humans, I am a free-thinking man. I understand, like I have the ability to have these thoughts and I have the right to say them. It's given to me by God. Like I don't understand. That doesn't make me a racist. That's not what makes me a racist. It's not. That's not the thing. I'm not a racist.
No.
I'm not an anti-Semite.
You're not a homophobe.
I'm not.
No.
I'm not.
That would be an
That would be a
irrational
very
fear.
irrational fear. Because like you should really love the homosexuals. They're cool people to have around.
Yes, indeed.
They always have good drugs. That's a fact.
Yes.
Like
They know how to party.
they know how
That's
to
true.
party.
Mm-hmm.
They will give you fashion advice. They
Mhm.
won't let you come out the house looking all fucked up.
No.
Nope.
That's so
They
true.
won't.
They're very
They won't.
supportive.
Very supportive.
Yep.
I mean, yeah.
They're people.
Yeah. We're completely generalizing. Right
We
now,
are,
but
and
yes.
but see, that's how they get us. Like that's exactly how they get us, and then it's like, you hate all the people. Like it's not even hate, and it's like, you look at the shit they promote to us as being weird, and then they try to fucking take the shit they promote to us because we see it as weird, and then they try to promote it to people in your life so people will get, not people in your life, but people in society, so that people will have things to be angry of, and it's like, wait, none of this is real. None of this is real.
Nope.
Clown world.
Mm-hmm.
Pink Floyd told us multiple times, buried little animals in a cave, grooving with a pick. I'm just saying, that was the precursor. We can do song of the week. Go ahead, Lauren.
Oh, me first?
Yep. Yeah.
Mine is A Pirate Looks at 40 by Jimmy Buffett.
Oh, yes.
That is my favorite Jimmy Buffett song, and it came on the other day randomly, and I was like, haven't thought of this in forever. It is just a beautiful song.
Was the friend of our podcast with you when he came on? Why'd you give me that look?
Yes.
Okay, why would you give me that look? I was like just asking.
Yes. I don't think he knew it because I was singing it and he was like laughing at the lyrics.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm disappointed in
Yeah.
that guy. Thanks for not watching, bro. Mikey, you're up. Song of the week.
Lost in IKEA by the CLIFFDIVERs.
That sounds funny.
That's
Yeah.
that sounds great. The CLIFFDIVERs.
I wasn't prepared. You go first.
I'm gonna listen.
I'll go first.
Like I literally had a song and I can't find it now. It's crazy.
I'm gonna go with my song of the week is going to be a song called Stone the Crow by Down. That whole album, Nola, you should listen to it by Down.
Okay.
Great album. One of the best ever.
My backup was Fishin' in the Dark.
By the Nitty
Nitty
Gritty
Gritty.
Dirt Band.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love that song when I
So
was a
much
kid.
fun.
Dude, I remember when that song first came out, it was on the top 40 country music every Sunday. Yeah.
We do like a metal version and we play it in my band.
Oh, that's
do?
pretty good.
Yeah, it's like a heavy guitar version.
I
Yeah.
have to hear that.
Yeah.
first.
Awesome.
That's gotta, that
We actually do "We Will Rock
bass
You."
line's gotta be cool.
We do "We Will Rock You," Queen, and then we go into that song because it's the same drum beat.
Oh,
Very
dude.
cool.
That's one of those special songs that hits me from a special time when I was like 8 or 9 or 10 years old. I was probably 10, 11 when that song came out. Probably came out in 85, 86.
Mine
87.
is "Need Money" by Dance Gavin Dance.
I love that song.
I know what my song of the week was supposed to be.
What?
It was supposed to be "Sweet Leaf" by Black Sabbath because it's
Oh,
420.
420. Because we're gonna add Sweet Leaf by Pantara.
Oh, did they do a cover?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Amazing cover, bro.
Cool. Okay.
Amazing cover.
Yeah, just leave them all in there.
Yeah,
Put
throw
them
them all
in there.
in there.
Okay.
Double song of the week because it's
Yeah.
Because it's 420 and we got too high.
Do you have a double?
California King from Sincere Engineer.
Cool.
That's cool. Sincere Engineer.
Yeah.
That's all I got going
Yeah.
on right now.
Cool.
Come join us on Tuesday nights at Rock and Barrel. And every other Sunday, it got 5 on it. Come hang out. We're regularly there. We're going to start being regularly at McCabe's. Big shout out to McCabe's. I thank you guys for everything y'all done down there. Looking real forward to working with you. I think it's going to be a fun spot. All right, man. You have a great night. Bye.
Bye.